Now return to Let's Play Fallout 2. Alright, before we head into the city, there was one person I overlooked here. It's just a scruffy-looking nerf herder. Don't think I've seen you around before, stranger. Name's Smith. Help you with something? Can you tell me about Vault City? Well, what you see here ain't really Vault City. You're actually standing in the city's courtyard. Why aren't you in the city? Me and the family ain't the kind of people they let in there, so we live here under their protection. Why aren't you allowed to live in the city? Well, we're from the wasteland, like yourself, so all we can get is protection from Vault City. What kind of protection? They keep us safe from the outside, but it costs me and the wife quite a bit. Without a plow, well, making ends meet is difficult. Can I help with the plow? You'd help people like us? We can't offer much, but we sure would appreciate it. No problem, I'd like to help. I'm a hero. Oh, thank you kindly, stranger. Do you know where I can find one? There's one over near the guns and ammo store. Harry might be selling it. Alright, I'll go look for it. Yeah, so it's actually just like right there. Kind of hard to see with the plows designed to be dragged by Brahmin. Kind of hard to see with the color palette, as many things in this game. Alright. What can I do for you? You still selling that plow out there? Why, yes I am. I'll let it go for, say, 800. I'll give you 600 for it. Sorry, friend, it's going to cost you 800. Alright, I'll take it. It's yours. You just going to take it, or do you need it delivered somewhere? Drop it off at the Smiths. No problem. I'll have it dropped off right now. Yay, 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 yay. Pricey, pricey, pricey. So now we have to sell some of our stuff. Make that money back. On the other hand, it's good, because now we're converting items into cash. Dad named me after a comic book character, but from before the war, he said he was a mean son of a bitch, too. Okay. Thank you kindly. Here's a little something my pa gave me before we left this world. With the guards protecting us, we don't need it, but you might be able to make some use of it. Thanks very much. I'm sure it'll come in handy. What do you give me? A gun. Just drop the ammo out of that. Now, these are better than the 10 mils, so we'll do us a little bit of trading with that. And let me see, Vic. Need to do some trading. Okay, why don't you give me that? I'll give you that. Since we're getting rid of the 10 millimeter, I'll give you that. I'll take that and give it to Sulik, because he's got a mix of ammo as well. So the armor piercing, I read, apparently there's a bug in the game, and it doesn't actually armor pierce. But I don't recall if the Restoration Project mod fixes that or not. So I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, you can have this. This relic of the vault probably contains some psychic. Okay, you can have that back, Vic. I think we're done with it, so we'll trade. That's it for now. I need to trade with Sulik.
What you be needing?
Want my regular ammo? No, no, no. You can have that. This apparently does nothing. It's just a thing. We'll hang on to it, though. Because why not? Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it for now. In we go. Time to talk to you, and I need to trade. So I looked, and there's a bunch of stuff we don't need. Apparently the fuel cells, what we get off of what's-his-face when he fixes the car, is going to be enough for a while, and eventually we can make it so that there's an event where we can just basically get free fuel cells all the time. So we don't need to waste money on that. Also, this armor is apparently cheaper inside the walls, so we will just wait on that. Okay, you got a bunch of money here. Oh, goddamn interface. How much is that going to go for? 500. Okay. Can I squeeze just a little bit more? Pretty darn close, yes. 940. Alright, good trade. Alrighty then. So I got a bunch of ammo I don't need. I should actually trade those back to, damn it, Smell something, boss? Trade that to Vic. So it's out of my inventory. I think that is all. Alright. Ah yes, one last thing. Take that off to prove I am a vault dweller, and we will quick save here, just in case. Just in case I missed something. Right. There's a customs office. And little house here. First. Remember, we have until 6 p.m. Do I? 6:55 right now, okay. Shelf. Okay. Come on. And a locker. And the office is empty. Alright. Come on. Jesus Christ. And we have a day pass and a bunch of good stuff. Okay. There's supposed to be someone in the office. Talk to a guard. Stop right there, friend. No one's allowed to pass this point without proper authorization. Proper authorization. Yes, proper authorization. If you want to get into Vault City, you need to speak to Wallace, head of customs. He can issue you a day pass. Where can I find him? He's in the customs building right over there. He's not. What's the day pass? Day pass will get you into our city. You got business here? Now move along. I don't have time to talk to Outworlders. Okay. Well then. Does nothing. Right. So either this is bugged, or we need to wait some time. So let's wait some time here. Cannot rest at this location. Let's wait till morning. Okay, well, there's somebody new. A healthy-looking woman in working clothes. She's keeping her eyes firmly fixed on the ground. Vault City rewards servants who work diligently with extra rations. She's a servant. Right. We're gonna save again. Now we got somebody. You see Wallace's assistant, Skeeve. Look, outsider, if you got customs business, Wallace is in the back there, okay? He'll set you up with all the forms you need. We will not barter with you. Hold on. Something in my throat. What is this place? This is the customs office. Like the sign outside says, if you haven't got customs business, what are you doing here? I'm looking for the vault. The vault? It's inside the city. Why? You looking to get past the gate? Yes? You could go see my boss Wallace and try to get permission to get inside, but you'd be wasting your time. He never lets anybody in. Of course, there's other ways. What other ways? If you got the cash, then I'll go into detail. Otherwise, I've got the money. What are you selling? For $200, I can make you a full-fledged citizen. You'll have free passage through the gate, no hassles. I can print out the papers, register your serial number, and have you on your way in 5 minutes. What does it take to become a real citizen? If you're not born a citizen, then you have to take a test to become a citizen. Number of outsiders that have taken the test and become citizens? 0. Your chances? Less than 0. What is this test? Gregory the proconsul gives a test to any outsiders who want to become citizens. It measures their intelligence and perception, and you have to be damned lucky to pass it, too. Most citizens would have trouble with it, and we will because my luck skill is not up to par, unfortunately. My intelligence and perception are, however. What makes it so hard? Since most outsiders can't read, do trigonometry, or spell Australopithecus, you figure it out. It's just an excuse to keep outsiders from becoming citizens. Let's see. How much for those papers again? 200. The papers are yours. Well, 200 is pretty steep. I only got 150 on me. 200 or nothing, outsider. It's the only way you're going to get inside the gate. I'll take the citizenship papers then. Alright, they're all done printing. Here you are, citizen, and don't tell anyone about this, especially Wallace, alright? Probably I'd never think of doing such a thing to an upstanding citizen such as yourself, especially when I have proof of your illegal activity sitting right here in my pocket. And what if I do? I could go tell him right now, you're selling fake citizenship papers. We can push him just a little bit. I think the moral code that I've chosen for the Chosen One in this is based upon the advice we got from our friend way back in Arroyo, that outside or outlanders, wastelanders, whatever you call them, have no moral compass. You can't trust them, whatever. So, like, you know, when I've come up against people that are less than up and up, I've always treated them in kind. Why don't we push them just a little bit? But if I do, I could tell him right now. What the? Nobody's going to believe you, outsider. It'll be your word over mine. Normally it would be, but these fake papers speak for themselves, and they will, unless you can pay for their silence. You dirty... Careful, I'd watch your tongue if I were you. Alright, I got a little cash stashed away. Here, take it. $300. Now, you gonna keep quiet? No problem. You have my silence. So, we actually got paid for the fake papers. That's okay, we're gonna talk to Wallace anyhow. You see a thin man with a pinched face. He's wearing a sharply pressed vault suit. Out of the ordinary, okay. Why, you're wearing an original vault suit. Yes, I am, and you won't believe what I had to go through to get the damn thing. Here, take this day pass and go speak with our first citizen. I'm sure she'll have many questions for you. Thanks? I think I have some questions for her. I think I'll have some questions for her. Yeah. So, otherwise, if we don't take off the clothing, there's the whole rigmarole for getting in here. But we could talk to him and actually convince him to let us in anyway. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Vault City. Is there anything I can help you with? Not gonna party with me. Who are you? Name's Wallace. I'm the customs officer for Vault City. I accommodate those who wish to conduct business within our great walls. Accommodate? What do you mean? This is the customs office for Vault City. We're responsible for keeping a log of all the goods that come to us via the caravans and supervising all transactions. All merchants must pass through customs before entering the city. What goods do you receive from the caravans? Depends on where the caravan is from. You get shipments from many places. Servants from the Den, uranium from Broken Hills, metal ore from Redding. What can you tell me about the Den? Delightful place, really. Killers, thieves, usual outsider scum. A place where one such as yourself would feel right at home. Excuse me? What can you tell me about the Broken Hills? Broken Hills is a mining town to the south. As I understand it, mutants mine the uranium and they ship it up here by caravan. They seem a bit shifty, but nice enough. Well, nice enough for outsiders anyway, no offense. Tell me about Redding. It's a mining town far to the west. The caravans from there were the most pleasant to deal with, but recently the shipments of ore have slowed considerably. It has us a bit worried. We depend on their ore a great deal. Okay, tell me some other questions. Okay, we don't want to rat out Skeeve. What can you tell me about your leader? Our first citizen is Joanne Lynette. She's done many good things for our for our city in her 10 years of service, such as... She's kept our city untainted by the outside world. Even with NCR pressuring us to join the Republic and their raider attacks, she's kept our city strong. Now there are troubles with Gecko. What's the NCR? NCR is the New California Republic. They claim they are attempting to unify all of California under one government, but we can see right through their pathetic ruse. Ruse, are you sure? Even if they were sincere, why would we want to share our resources with the cutthroats and thieves that live outside these walls? I think not. Let's see. What were you saying about the raiders before? Recently, we've experienced a rash of particularly brutal raider attacks. We've had attacks in the past, but nothing like this. I fear these raiders might eventually breach our laser turret defenses. Can you tell me anything else about the raiders? Not much. We can't seem to find where they're striking from. Our citizen Sergeant Stark may know more, but he's in the correction center inside the city. I'll go see what I can about these raiders. Okay, but I'm not done talking to you. Tell me about your leader. The jazz. What about this problem with Gecko? Oh, that's not my place to say. You'd have to speak with the first citizen about such matters. Okay. Nothing more for today. Excellent. Alright. Let's see if they will let me through the walls now. Day pass, please. I don't need a pass, I'm a citizen. Here you go. Alright, before you go in, we have to search your belongings first. Okay. Alright, looks like you're clean. You can head on in. Thanks. Perfect. And now, because I stole first and had him do his thing, I now have 2 day passes. And I do believe, according to the guide, they are actually day passes, which means that if we pass more time in here, I'm going to need another one. But I've already got one, so let's not worry about it. Jesus Christ, it's been 15 minutes just getting to the vault. Getting inside here. Lydia. Brown-haired woman dressed in brown fatigues, metal armor. She looks like the bartender. Yes, can I help you? I don't know, can you? She's got monies. What's on tab? I was looking for information. Oh, like what? Who's in charge of Vault City? First Citizen Lynette. She's in the council building up north if you need to talk to her. Something else. Where's the vault? It's that big hole in the mountain to the east of here. You can't miss it. You also can't get inside unless you're a citizen, though. Can you tell me about the slavery in Vault City? Look, first thing I have to say is that you better not call it slavery around here, or you're going to get yourself in a whole mess of trouble. They're called servants, not slaves. Just a word of advice. Point taken. Say, I wanted to know something else. Does Vault City have much contact with the outside world? Not much. Most contact we have with outsiders is merchants traveling the Big Circle caravan trail from Broken Hills, New Reno, and Redding. Only other place outside the caravan that I know of is Gecko. Only about Broken Hills, mining community like Redding, except it's located in the south. Uranium shipments, okay, New Reno. It's a ways to the southwest. I hear conflicting reports about Reno. Some merchants, especially the slavers, really love it there. Hey, we're not supposed to call it slavers. Other merchants don't. City with a lot of glitter and a lot of trouble, I hear. Okay. Without Redding, it's a mining town part of the west. We haven't seen too many caravans from them recently. It's got some of the high-ups a little worried. Senior Councilman McClure especially. Tell me about Gecko. Town of ghouls, less than a day's travel to the northeast, as I understand it. Rumor is they prey on any travelers that enter their territory. Best stay away. Tell me something else. What do you got on tap? We have synthetic beers and liquor, vodka H, tequila derivatives, W and W2, oh, and water. And Brahmin milk. Beer or liquor is $10. Water or milk's $3. Synthetic Brahmin milk. Do you have any real alcohol? Why, you looking for something with more kick than these synthetic drinks? Perhaps. Drinking synthetic alcohol can't really compare to the real thing. I've only had it once in my life, apparently, at that bar way back when. That's for sure. I used to know this merchant who had a bottle of Mad Dog 3030. Bitter stuff. Couldn't feel my tongue afterwards, but it was refreshingly different. And what happened to this merchant's stash? It got drunk, or so I heard. There were a few other friends here in Vault City who helped this friend drink the stash. They were willing to pay a good price to have the real stuff for a change. Are we talking about Cassidy here? I'll bet. You know, I could probably get some more of the real stuff easy. I've been traveling the wastes a lot, and getting hold of alcohol is no big deal. That's so. Well, if you happen to be looking to relieve yourself of some real alcohol, then I could make it worth your while. You could keep quiet about our deal, and get the contraband past the gate. How much of the real alcohol would you need? Say a case of 10 bottles of premium alcohol and 10 bottles of beer, and none of that radioactive stuff I hear comes out of Gecko. Just good old booze, alright? Might be able to get you some. Say I was looking for some information. Oh, like what? Nothing. Alright then. Have a good day. Alrighty then. Sulik,
What you be need?
it's finally time to stop clinking around with all those bottles you've been carrying. Guess we'll take all of it. I'll sell the extra one. I wish you could turn this stuff into Molotovs. Maybe you can. Maybe there's like a workbench or something you need. Right now, nothing else, so I will give you a trade. That's it, Sulik. Can I help you? I have that shipment of alcohol you wanted. Excellent. Here's something for you. That amounts double the price the cases are worth. I didn't see the money that I got, but I saw the experience. And this transaction never happened, all right? No problem. Pleasure doing business with you. Let's talk first, because you've still got some money. You do still have some money. In fact, you've got so much money, I may just want to do some more trading. What else could I get? Pleasure doing business with you. Business. Why can't I say that? What's with the lisp? What else do I think could trade for all that money? Probably the ammo. I don't want to trade the spear. Guess we'll just trade some ammo. I should probably just keep some of this around in my inventory, just so if I meet people, I can trade. 150. Awful darn close. You know what? You can have it. You can have the $8. Take it as a tip. Alright. What else we got here? See a citizen in a jumpsuit. There's no number on the back. Keep your distance, please. Guard, guard. Vault dweller in a bright suit. What is this? Interesting. Is it like a meeting room or just the in-place dining room? Hey. We don't need that anymore, although it does sell. I assume this is what's-her-face's money. You know what? You know that $8 you owe me? We'll just pretend she was like, I got $8 on my dresser. Why don't you go get that? We'll leave the knife. Who's in here? Strong man in working clothes. He's keeping his eyes fixed firmly on the ground. You see Cassidy. Cassidy, what are you doing in here? Right. Everyone out of my way. Work, you stupid piece of junk. Right. So these must all be the menials. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do another quick save. I'm gonna try and quick save everywhere because apparently it's very easy to piss people off in this city. And not so much in the get into a fight kind of way, but more of a you get yourself banned from the city. And we don't want that, because there's lots of good experience and loot and stuff in here. And she's like, hello, who are you? Why are you walking into my bathroom? You guys have actually got a standing... Why would you have a standing urinal in your home? Yes, I can see that you're an outsider. Thank you. These people indeed have no honor. Therefore, stealing from them is... okay. It's a strange moral code, but, we're also under the code of heroes, which means you outsiders could stand to learn some manners. Yeah, tell me about it. Walking into people's homes. Stay away from there. Alright. Ooh. Well, we do need those. If we ever make it back to make healing potions out of it. We're just in some random citizen's home. Monitor. Stay away from there. Okay. Interesting how these people... Interesting how these people just kind of... are the only ones that actually seem to care. Typical of an outsider barging in here. Yeah, so how are we going to get Cassidy his heart meds? That's kind of an issue, isn't it? Amenities. Amenities A. Probably all this stuff is empty. See, if they were going to do this, why... I'm sure they did it just because a lot of this stuff probably carried over from Fallout 1. And so, like, it's got functionality of, you know, you can check into it, look inside of it and whatnot, and they just didn't bother. I wonder if Randall's finished shipping yet. They didn't bother making it so you can't interact with it, but I just don't see why it's interactable in the first place. Sorry, can I help you with something? What is this place? This is the Sub-Amenities Office, A. We handle tools and repair equipment for the city. You sure this was the place you were looking for? Yes, this is the place. What do you have in stock? A lot of money. A lot of money. Well, how much does a day pass go for? Probably not much, huh? Nothing. Not a damn bit. But yeah, you got money and I'd like to liquidate some of my stuff. Okay, thanks. Say, just so you know, there's a general store in the courtyard outside. You might want to try shopping there. I hear this selection is almost as good as ours. Okay, thanks. Alright. I will spare you that, but let's go look at what they've got inside amenities in here. Building B. Servant Allocation Center. Okay. Yes, what is it? What is this place? This is the Sub-Amenities Office B. We handle distribution of pharmaceutical supplies in Vault City. Maybe you were looking for someplace else? Nope, this is the place. So maybe we can get Radaway? Got money. He's got Radaway. Excellent. Goddamn. Okay. Doesn't have the drugs that I want either. I was told that I could get some mentats in town. So, next time you should try the store in the courtyard outside the city. They should carry everything you outsiders need. Thanks. Information center. Okay. Oh, hello. Was there something I could help you with? What is this place? This is the information center for Vault City. Is this the place you were looking for? Information center. Do you have any books or manuals? Unfortunately, our books are currently being transcribed into electronic format. The extras are being shipped to the amenities office down the street. You might try there. Why are these electronically formatted? Where are these formatted books done? All the books are gone? So there's a path we can go down here specifically. All the books are gone? Actually, what do you have to barter? Nothing. Yes, well, everything's being transcribed because this is a somewhat delicate matter, but I believe my post here in Vault City has become obsolete. They're discussing putting information terminals in every household. These new terminals would be tied to the list server in the information archives. Once that's done, the information center and I will be unnecessary. It's all for the best, really. Are you sure? Oh my, yes, the first citizen is rarely wrong in such matters. Still, I will be sorry to leave this place. I heard they have a position waiting for me in the list office. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that all the books were transcribed. I'd much rather read a book than stare at a computer screen. That's how I feel as well. I have nothing against electronic format, mind you, but there is a certain solidity in having a book in your hands and turning the pages one by one. Yes? They haven't shipped all the books out to the amenity office yet. I know Randall won't miss them if I gave them to someone who appreciated them, someone like yourself. I'd love to have them, thank you. I'll go fetch them. Here you go. I hope you enjoy reading them. They're some of my favorites. A little on the technical side, but still quite good. Thank you. Do you mind if I ask you some other questions? Certainly. What do you have? Do you know where I can find a Gek? A Gek? That name sounds familiar. What does it do? I don't know myself. To hear the elder of my village tell it, it's supposed to be some panacea for my village. I'm a little more skeptical. Well, the central computer down in the vault might have some information about it. We keep most of the older archives down there. How do I get down to the vault? Well, you need to be a citizen of Vault City first. If you want, you could take the citizenship test, or better yet, speak to First Citizen Lynette. I'm sure she might make an exception in your case. But I am a citizen? Yeah, we're not gonna go flash those around too much until I absolutely have to. Other questions? Certainly. What questions do you have? Do you know where I could find the vault? The vault? Why, the entrance is just down the street. It's the large hole in the side of the mountain. Questions. So let's go down some other paths here. What is this place? Information Center. Oh, okay. I just had questions maybe you could answer. Okay. Nothing. Sorry to disturb you. Cool. So we got some new books. We got Dean's Electronics and a big book of science. Let's check out what else he's got, though. Got a monitor. I don't think I can ever do anything with the monitor. Yeah, they're just monitors. They're not actually. And all the books are gone. Alright. So we got a few more places here. So what I'm gonna do, let's read some books here. I should have seen how much it bumped me up. Learned a lot about broken electronics. That's repairing electronics. Repairs 25%. Science is still 27%. Okay. And then this other one was what? Big Book of Science, okay. New science information. Up to 34. Okay, not bad. Not bad, and it only took us about 6 hours. Okay. Well, so I will do this off camera, but I'm going to come in here, do my trading, get money, as much money as I can off these two, including the Radaway, and then I will pick it up next time. So I'll see you then.